I got it all in my pants.
Are you sure it's water? Aw, Tom, did you have an accident?
Whoa. Hey guys, my name's Safrili Gaming and welcome to the third episode of JunkCast.
Yes, you said it
Huzzah.
correctly.
First
Yay!
time, baby. Woo!
Yeah.
Anyway, so what do we have this week?
We have a bunch of topics. I'm gonna quickly go through all of them. So basically, how the podcast this week is structured is we have the slowpoke news, game news, useless unrelated subject, game news, and then personal discussion where we talk about what games we like and how we are and etc. etc. So the first discussion is the Tetris Effect. I found it on Reddit. It's called Today I Learned of the Tetris Effect, where a person devoting a large amount of time to a particular pattern-based activity, which in this case is Tetris, will start unconsciously thinking and dreaming about it. So if you played the game 2048 or Tetris or Bejeweled or something, you'll just keep on thinking about it, basically.
Yeah, definitely not surprised at
Yeah.
all. Recently I've discovered that I'm clairvoyant, meaning that I can predict the future with my dreams. Mainly because my mind is obsessed with school at the moment. Um, and one of my friends was doing a class, and I don't know how well he was doing it. I don't think he was doing too well. So I had this dream, right?
Yeah.
And pretty much in the dream, he said to me, "Oh man, I'm not doing well in this. I'm not doing well in this. I'm gonna drop." And I was like, "Oh yeah, what are you gonna go into then?" And he says, "Oh, elevator studies." And in my dream, I was just like, "Oh yeah, all right. Well, if that's what you want to do, that's what you want to do. Elevator studies, whatever. I'm not here to judge."
Yeah.
So then he takes me to like an elevator, and he like starts pointing out like all the like all the things on the elevator. He's like, "Now this is used for this. This is used for this." I missed a fair bit of stuff in semester one, but I'm pretty sure I can pick it up in semester two. And then I woke up and I was like, "Elevator studies? What the fuck?"
Yeah.
Like I just thought to myself, I was like, "Really? Like elevator studies?" Of all things. So definitely not surprised that, devoting your mind to something really shows up in your dreams.
Yeah.
Thus being, oh yeah, and because I'm clairvoyant, I actually found out a few days ago that he dropped the actual subject that I dreamt about.
Oh yeah, that crap happens to me heaps for some reason. Like I'll have a dream that something happens and then the next day it like happens. And it's always useless stuff like people talking about their lunch and stuff, but it's still cool.
That is seriously the worst kind of clairvoyance.
That's my superpower.
I knew you were going to talk about that chicken salad.
I dream of like useless facts and stuff. But I did have a dream where my friend died and like yeah, it turns out at the time she wasn't doing so well. But
Oh,
she's
right. I
alive
thought you were
now.
going to say she was going to die. I was like, oh shit.
That would make me really sad. I was like really scared though.
Yeah,
But yeah. But
fair enough.
she's fine. Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway, do you want to go on to the next topic?
Yes, why not? This is a quick one, which I call the not so slowpoke news, which is really recent. So basically, a military plane, a Laos military plane, crashed or something, and it killed like the top government officials. Mysteriously. So it was the Minister of Public Security, the Minister of Defense, and the Governor of Vientiane province. So
Yeah. I haven't actually read up on this. Can you explain a bit further what happened? Like, did they find anything out about the wreckage?
I don't think they did. I didn't read through it too quickly, but yeah, it basically a bunch of people died, and
Yeah,
that's bad.
you kind of gotta worry. Like, I mean, wonder. Like, something like that could have just happened. It could just be a giant coincidence.
Yeah.
But there's always part of your mind, like the conspiracy part that goes, "Oh yeah, it's possible enemies of Laos. I wonder
Yeah.
who that could be."
Yeah, I don't think it says anything because like the top comment on like the Reddit thread or whatever said, wow, can't avoid speculating foul play with something like this. So
Yeah.
it doesn't say anything specifically because I don't think they have all the details yet, but
Yeah, someone
Yeah.
said for the conspiracy minded, keep in mind that Laos is an incredibly poor air safety record. This also seems to be an older Russian plane that often plays a role in the safety record. Oh, and then someone corrected him and said the Antonov is Ukrainian. So,
Yeah.
whatever. Soviet Union, same stuff, all right? Ukraine doesn't have a clean record, all right? Chernobyl was an absolute disaster, all right? That's not a clean record.
Yeah. Oh well, who knows?
Who does know?
Yeah.
Oh, well,
Oh
that's what
well,
happens
I
when
don't. I don't
you
think I've
fly.
any family in Laos. Like I'm half Laotian, so
Ah,
yeah. Like my dad's family, there could be some there, but we have no contact with them. Or like my immediate Asian family, whatever's over here. So that's good. So whatever happens in Laos stays in Laos.
I guess.
Unfortunately, oh,
Yeah.
I'm a terrible person.
You're a terrible person.
I just hope it gets all resolved in that, but there's nothing I can do about it, so there's no use on worrying about it.
They're dead. It's already happened.
It's
Alright.
horrible. That's worse than what I said.
Whatever. I mean, there's so much you can do about it. There's not much anyone can do about it. They're dead. Go on. Poof. Done.
That's true.
Do you
Oh,
want to talk
you
about...
could have had a dream about it and stopped them.
Oh, I did. Totally. I had
Yeah.
a dream about an aircraft in Laos.
Yeah,
My dream was very
specifically.
specific. It was just
Yeah.
like, oh, yeah, in
You
Laos.
are in Laos.
And they're just like, oh, yeah, we're doing elevator studies. And I was like, oh, yeah, whatever. So
Okay.
anyway, do you want to move on to the next topic?
Yes. Oh, I forgot to put this in, so you probably don't have this. I shall send you the link. It's basically about The Last of Us like port to PS4.
Oh, yeah. How it's been a bitch to actually do.
Yeah. And it's
Yeah, I
like
heard
The
about
Last
that.
of It, Naughty Dog on bringing The Last of Us to PS4. So they're saying it's really hard to do that because like it's easy for other people to port it from a PC version, but because they specifically made it for PS3 and optimized it for the PS3, it's really hard to do it to like for a PS4 because it's a different console. It's like under the same brand name, but it's still a different console. So
Yeah.
it's annoying to
I think it
like
has more to do
optimize
with
it.
like the actual hardware of the PS4 versus the PS3. I can't
Yeah.
remember the exact specifics of the PS3's hardware, but it was a lot different towards what the PS4 is. The PS4 is more like a real computer, whilst the PS3 was a little bit different. It had some like little things that made it hard to code for, I think.
Yeah.
I've heard a lot about that. But and it's amazing what they cranked out of the PS3 in the last
It
12 months of its life cycle. Like GTA 5 looked absolutely amazing. Dropped
yeah.
some frames, but still that was pretty damn amazing what they did
Yeah,
on
like
5-year-old computers or
Naughty
7-year-old.
Yeah, like Naughty Dog did really, really well with The Last of Us. It looked amazing. It was like
Yeah.
with Halo 4, they totally pushed the Xbox 360's limits,
Yeah.
and it was absolutely amazing. Like the graphics, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
Absolutely beautiful.
I'll definitely be picking up The Last of Us though. Maybe there'll be a PS4 Let's Play.
Ooh,
Maybe. Now that the PS4
hint, hint,
has its share system going on, that is an awesome feature.
hint, hint.
Actually, yeah, and I don't know. I probably won't do it, but whatever.
Oh, disappointment.
Have you seen the PS4's share feature?
No, I haven't, because I don't have a
It's
PS4, and I'm not up to date with the PS4.
got that.
Shamefully.
It's really good. Like they just recently updated it, and it just works so flawlessly. Like you just like hit the share button, you just can record it. You can only record like 15 minutes at a time, but once you
Okay,
do,
yeah.
then you just like record it. You put it on a USB, and it's 720p gameplay. Like right there, that's it. Like you can just make videos from it. Like it's all really, really well integrated.
Oh, well, let's quickly add another topic. Is the Xbox One and the PS4's new share features and recording features the end of capture cards?
No,
No.
not at all. Capture cards do a lot of things that the PS4. Well, I can't really speak for the Xbox One, but I can definitely speak for the PS4. It does a lot of things that the PS4 can't do at the moment. Namely 1080p recording. For someone like me who would only do Let's Plays, that's nothing. Like I only upload in 720p now because it's shorter file sizes. But for someone who was like doing reveal trailers or not trailers, sorry, reveal gameplay of it, 1080p, then they can't do that with just the PS4. They have to actually buy an Elgato or a AVerMedia capture card or whatever their capture card of choice is.
Oh, the Hapog
Yeah, the Hub Bells.
PVR2. Yeah,
Yeah,
there's that
but
one too.
also, I reckon that the limitations are kind of shit. Like,
Yeah.
15 minutes isn't long for a video.
Yeah, because some
Um,
people like to do really long videos. So
yeah,
that would be unfortunate for them not be able to, like, continuously record for as long as they want.
yeah.
Or people who bulk record as well.
I'm not sure how it quite works. Like, if you can just press the share button again and then it will just start back up again, or if you actually like as soon as it runs out, it just pops up with a notification that says, "Oh, it's run out of, you've gone over 15 minutes." I really do hope that they'll update that later and that you'll
Yeah.
actually not have to worry about that. Like, you
Yeah.
won't have to worry about a 15-minute time limit. You'll just be able to do it for as long as you want and then just cut it up in the editing process.
Yeah.
That being said, I reckon that capture cards are slowly dying. I reckon we're a lot more up to date than we were even a few years ago. Like, that was pretty much essential for playing Xbox games and recording it at least, and uploading good content.
Yeah.
Um, you definitely see a lot of people who upload with that kind of ghetto cam footage from their like little camera, and they're like, "Oh yeah, this is my YouTube channel. I'm
Or
gonna be
like,
uploading
or
HD."
film, or filmed like with their phone or something.
Yeah, in like
Their potato phone.
yeah, but definitely, I reckon we'll see a lot more people starting to do Let's Plays. I reckon
Yeah.
from this.
Yeah.
And I think that's a good thing. I reckon that the more the merrier kind of thing. Like, I'm perfectly happy with everyone doing Let's Plays. I'm not that competitive about YouTube. In fact, I do it for complete fun.
Yeah, exactly. And I reckon that's the way it should be. Like, Boogie recently did a video about, like,
Oh
how
yes,
to win on YouTube or whatever. And he said if you're trying to do it for the money, you probably won't stick in it. But if you're doing it because you enjoy it, then you may end up getting something out of it. But either way, you're still having fun. And, even if you enjoy it and you still want money, that's okay too, so long as you just enjoy it
yeah,
somewhat at least. Otherwise, it's not going to be fun. It's just going to be a grind. It's going to be a chore. It's like working at a job that you hate,
yeah,
really.
yeah. But if you're not familiar who that is, it's actually I think his YouTube channel is Boogie2988, and he's really good. Yeah, he's a really interesting guy. Definitely really unique personality, let's
Yeah,
say.
he has some really good stuff there, and all the links will be in the description below, so
Not my
check them
description.
out.
Never my description.
I
Seriously, last week I was gonna do it, and I was like, it's like I've been at work all day. I'm fucking done. No one complained except for Cameron. He was not happy.
not a happy chappy.
But
But
yeah, I
yeah,
think I commented on that video and I said, I only do this for fun. Like, it's just a really nice hobby. Creating stuff is really interesting for me.
Yeah.
Definitely recording stuff is the funnest part for me because,
Yeah.
I'm playing games that I love.
And
Def-
talking about them.
yeah,
Yeah.
taking out my free time, entertaining people, and every time that I get like a notification on my phone, like someone says, "Oh, great video," or "Oh, yeah, that's really funny," or they even have some input, I get the biggest grin on my face just from that. It's like
Yeah.
something that I just really enjoy doing. I don't do it for the money. Well, if I was, then I'd be making $5 a year. So, probably not the best of decisions. The amount of work that goes into this is not economically sustainable for a 17-year-old.
Yeah, just become homeless and not be able to record at all.
I'll
'Cause
still
you don't...
have my monitors.
Yeah, but you can't power them up because you don't have a home.
And I'll be using like the McDonald's connection. And everyone's like, why's the gun system? I'm like, I'm just uploading something, bruh. I'll be
Yeah.
like 20 minutes.
Yeah, you hear from like the other side of Macca's, "Oh my gosh, why is the Macca's Wi-Fi so slow?"
Doing like the commentary in there.
Yeah.
Shut up, dickheads.
Yeah. Shh, shh. And there's like a kid's Macca's birthday party or something going on. It's like, "Kids, can you shut up so I can just record?"
And
Yeah.
he just goes in and he just steals the cake. He's just like, no, you don't get this. All right,
Yeah.
you interrupted the recording. Now this is mine.
Yeah. Nom.
Delicious.
But I reckon for like new consoles and stuff, like the next gen consoles, which won't be for a while, of course.
Yeah.
I reckon the recording features and share features will be a lot better and a lot like, equivalent to something like Bandicam or DxTory or Fraps or whatever
I don't
for
even
the
think you're gonna have to
PC.
wait that long. I
Yeah.
reckon in the next 12 months you'll find that they'll update the share factory even more and
Yeah,
they'll
because
make it
of the
even easier to
demand.
upload stuff. Probably
Yeah.
won't be able to upload in 1080p, I don't think, but definitely for longer periods. I reckon that's definitely a possibility. Recording straight to USB, straight to hard
Yeah.
drives, it's definitely a possibility. In fact,
Yeah.
I honestly think that's going to happen in the next 12 months. And I really do hope that it happens in the next 12 months
Yeah.
because there's lots of cool games that are coming out that I really want to play that or record, I should say, and create content around. But I don't really want to be spending the money on an Elgato, a Hopog, or a
Well,
Ava Media capture card.
I already have, so
Yeah, no, but then
too late.
you can still do like all the PS3 games there. Like,
Yeah,
it's
I can still
definitely
do all
reason
those
to do it.
games.
But
Yeah.
at the moment, I'm kind of got my mind set on the PS4, thinking
Mm.
about what I could play.
And classic games as well, because I definitely want to record some classic games at some point.
Emulator.
Yeah. But yeah, I like it to be all like legit and all like, old school. But yeah, I
Yeah,
reckon like if not in the next few updates and stuff, like in the next 12 months or something, I reckon definitely for the next gen consoles will probably be just as good as any recording software for the PC. So,
yeah.
yeah.
Maybe not as good, but definitely
Pretty
good.
decent, yeah. So, well, we'll see what happens. But in the meantime, I'll just be recording on my PC and with my capture card and whatnot.
Yeah. Damn, I should get a capture card. Oh wait,
Yeah.
I don't have to anymore.
Oh
Also, I think
wait.
that a really cool thing that they did in that, although they should have done this a lot earlier, is the disabling the HDCP.
Mm.
HDCP is
Yes.
dumb, real dumb. Um, but even that it's still an option is ridiculous. Who's gonna
Yeah.
want HDCP? Like, it's not needed at all. If it's either you have it or you don't have it. Not, oh yeah, it's an option, you can have it, but by default, it's on. That's kind of
Yeah.
ridiculous.
I think like now you can't record premium content like, Blu-ray movies and just movies and stuff, but you can record games, which is cool.
Yeah, well, that's all we want.
Yeah. Like, you know, who cares about the rest? Pirates and torrenters and all that can go find their own way.
Yeah, fair
Nobody
enough.
cares about them.
Uh,
Sus guys.
pirating is kind of interesting. Like, I reckon that in a way, pirating can be condoned. I mean, you look at something like Day One Gary's incident. Those people don't
Yeah.
deserve money at all. They
Yeah.
don't deserve any money whatsoever.
Yeah.
I reckon that, like, you should be able to try a game before you buy it.
Yeah.
Like, you should definitely be able to try it. Maybe not with a demo, because I think those are often really too restrictive.
Yeah.
Um, but in a way, pirating can be condoned. Not if you're just going to download the game, play it like over and over and over, and not pay for it. But
Yeah.
as long as you're spending money towards a good game, then I think you're only encouraging good behavior by the games industry. You're not encouraging something like can't think of any other examples, but you're not
Yeah.
encouraging bad games to be made. You're not
Yeah.
just encouraging money grabs.
Yeah. Like I think there's games like if you can't afford it, like you sincerely can't afford it and you will buy it when you have the money, then I think it's okay to pirate. It's like borrowing and then you'll buy it eventually or whatever. But
Yeah,
yeah, I don't like when people can afford it. I don't like it when people pirate if they can afford it.
yeah, definitely.
So
Anyway, on to the next topic.
oh
That
yeah,
one went a bit overdue.
I was just thinking of something. I can't remember what it was. But yeah, let's just go on to the next topic and see if I can remember.
All good. So, Transistor, from the
Yay!
makers of Bastion. I'm not exactly sure what the hell it is, but it looks kind of cool. The music sounds really good,
Oh yeah,
and
the
the
music
art
will be in the
style is really
background
neat.
for everyone listening
Ah,
on
yeah,
on
it's so
the
good.
ClusterJunk channel.
Oh yeah, actually, we should probably reference that real quick.
Yeah.
There are two channels that we're uploading this on. I only upload it on mine so that I have so I can do like 3 episodes of a Let's Play, like Fable, for example, and then I can have the the ClusterJunk podcast, so that it kind of works out. You know, I have like ClusterJunk, 3 episodes of Fable, 3 episodes of Pixel Piracy or whatever, and then I have the ClusterJunk thing again, so that it works out to a perfect 7, so that I can keep things kind of consistent. But my version is all really severely unedited. You know, it's just kind of, I just throw it out there. I just throw it out there. I do upload it quicker, but it's definitely a lot better to watch it on actual hub channel. What is it? youtube.com/ClusterJunk.
ClusterJunk, yeah.
Yeah. I'll probably put a link in the description to that.
Probably.
I'll try and remember, but definitely go watch it there. That's definitely the place to watch the podcast if you don't mind waiting 2 or 3 days. Then
I did it like a day late or something for the last one. Like the first one took ages to do because I didn't have a lot of time. But last week I did it pretty quick. So
yeah. Well, yeah. It's all good. Like, I mean, I just like uploading it to mine just because like, it's just kind of OCD. Like, I just like having 7 uploads, and otherwise I'd have to think of something else that I'd have to do, and it's just another bunch of efforts. You know, I could do like a solo podcast, but that would be
just talking to yourself. So how was your day, Tom? Very good.
Well, that's pretty much, you know, bloody Let's Playing, isn't it?
Oh yeah, that's true. But at least you have something to talk about,
I guess.
Instead of just talking to yourself and going, I'm Tom.
Well, obviously you'd have some topics.
Tom.
Anyway, back to Transistor.
And it's also available to download on SoundCloud.
It is?
Yeah, it is. It has been since the first podcast.
I'm immortalized today.
Since like 2 weeks ago.
Oh, I didn't know. I don't even know what the fuck SoundCloud is. Anyway. Back to Transistor.
Oh, you should see my face right now. But you can't because I don't use face cam. Ha 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 ha.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, Transistor looks kind of cool. Probably not the best trailer I've ever seen. In fact, definitely not the best trailer I've ever seen.
It's more of an artsy trailer. It's not so much a trailer that explains it. It just makes it look really good.
Well, it definitely sold me on the art part of it. You know, the music was really nice. The art direction looked kind of cool. The gameplay did not sell me at all. I mean, I was just looking and going, you know, what the hell is this? And, you know, it's not really explaining anything. It's like it already has its own story. And, you know, it's like taking the middle of the story and putting it at the start and going, here's the trailer. I guess
it was kind of like that with Bastion, though. You didn't really know what was going on until, like, the end. And then you're like, oh, that makes sense now.
Yeah.
But it, like, they mainly focus, like, in terms of trailers and that, they always focus on the art and the soundtrack, which are like the 2 most important things for those games. But I'm really excited for it.
Yeah.
Yay! So the trailer will be playing in the background, as you can see. I'm just referencing so I remember.
I'm ClusterJunk. So you guys are already missing something really good. If you're watching it on my channel.
Go watch it now. Totally kill Tom's audience retention if you haven't already clicked away.
ClusterJunk is like the only thing that my audience watches now. Like every week it gets like 15 views. Really happy about that, by the way, guys. I'm glad you guys are enjoying it, but I would have appreciated if you guys also enjoyed my Let's Plays.
They're like, nah, Tom does awesome podcasts, but he sucks at Let's Playing.
They're just like, oh yeah, why would I want to see that guy talk to himself? I want to see him talk to someone else.
Oh, okay. I guess I better say goodbye now. I'll just leave and let you talk to yourself.
It's now referenced to as the Freely Podcast, where we talk about all the gaming news and we ditch colours.
Oh, so sad. Oh yeah, we better hurry up because it's like half an hour until you have to go to work. It's like 12:30 a.m. So.
Yeah,
Tom
I
has
go to work at 1 a.m.
minutes.
apparently. No, I got shit to do tomorrow, man. I gotta get up early. Anyway, next
don't
next
you mean
topic.
Today?
Oh, I do mean today.
Oh yeah, there was 2 Transistor trailers. The launch trailer is what we're talking about, and the reveal trailer was released ages ago. So.
The reveal trailer didn't reveal much to me. It just made things more confusing.
Neither of them revealed anything, but they both just have really good music. I like the reveal trailer music. That was really cool.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. Anyway, on to the next topic.
I want to talk about Halo 5 first, quickly.
Okay.
So, yes, Halo 5 has been announced, which is called Halo 5 Guardians, which will be on the Xbox One, and it will be released around fall of 2015. So that's spring for us Aussies. So it's around the end of the year, near
Yeah.
Christmas time and all that. Before Christmas, I'm gonna buy it for Christmas.
D-
I'll buy it on the launch day actually.
I don't see like Halo 5 being like one of those games which will make me buy an Xbox One though. I'm
It is
pretty
for
solid
me.
on the PS4 at this stage. So I don't know. I'll probably miss this one. I haven't really played Halo since Halo Reach. That was kind of fun, but I don't know. Halo is Halo, you know? It's not like it's definitely not something that I'd come back to. Yeah, I can see the appeal of it.
Well,
I just don't like it.
you're saying this to like a complete diehard Halo fanboy
Oh, I'm
or
aware.
fangirl, whatever. That's still fanboy. It just sounds weird.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, I'm like die-hard like Halo fan. I love Halo and I love the world and I love the lore and I love it. I love it. I will buy an Xbox One just to play Halo 5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah. Nah, I can't see myself buying an Xbox One.
You can just watch my LP, it's okay.
Yeah, I didn't even think I'd watch an LB.
Oh,
I
sad
really,
face.
really couldn't care less about Halo 5, to be honest. Like, it just kind of looks like, yeah, you know, it's just another, like, AAA game being released by, who's it being released by? It's not Bungie anymore.
It's 343 Industries. You just like ripped out my heart and stepped on it and tore out my soul.
yeah, well, they should. No, but, I don't know, I'm more interested in, like,
Ooh.
good games.
And there's also a Halo television series, I think it's going to be similar to Forward Unto Dawn, which was the web series that was released prior to Halo 4. So they released like a weekly webisode thing of a Halo show or whatever called Forward Unto Dawn. And then it pretty much kind of explained what happened between Halo 3 and Halo 4.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Yeah,
so
all that.
they want to. It's a TV series, like a TV series. So it says at the end, we'll have more to share on the Halo television series as we near its projected fall 2015 release. So I reckon I reckon it's kind of gonna be like Forward Unto Dawn. It's gonna explain the events between Halo 4 and 5, I reckon, but nothing's really been said on that. So
Yep.
who knows?
Not me. Definitely not me.
I will
don't
know. I will know straight away, and then we can talk about it on the podcast.
Yeah, you'll be like, oh man, it's so good. I'll be like, oh yeah, yeah, you know Halo. It's alright, you know.
Yeah, but I'll quickly say on the Halo 5 art, it kind of looks like there's going to be another Spartan. There's going to be a new character. Like, quick spoilers! Spoilers! Spoilers, close your ears. Whatever.
Alright,
I'm gonna
have to
quickly
close my ears for this.
I'm gonna quickly say this for 30 seconds. But basically, at the end of Halo 4, they killed off one of the main characters, which was obviously not Master Chief. So now they need to add another character to it. So I feel like this new person, which looks like a woman, is gonna be the new main character. So spoiler alert, ended. It ended.
Alright, I'm back.
Yeah. You totally didn't close your ears for that one.
Nah, I took off my headphones.
Yeah.
Some of Halo.
Yeah.
I
So
don't know.
that actually took like 30 seconds. I made sure I timed it properly. But yeah, it looks like they're going to have a new main character in it, which will be really cool. It looks like a female. So,
Neato. That turned out well for Call of Duty Ghosts.
Or it could be Cortana. I don't reckon though.
Yeah.
I don't reckon so. Hey, wait, how can I have a Halo 4 spoiler if that was like made ages ago? Well, I could technically.
Halo 4.
But, yeah. Because it was a Halo 4 spoiler.
Halo 4 was made like last year.
Yeah, I know. You should know.
Nah.
Soz.
Nah, but you can have spoilers for anything.
Yeah, true.
You know, I reckon history has spoilers. Like, you know, kind of like when I take history, if someone spoils, like, what
Adolf
happens at the
Hitler
end.
dies. Spoiler!
Nah, like, stuff that, like, you don't know. Like, oh, he turns out to be a dick. You're like, what the hell? I thought he was cool.
Oh,
you know,
yeah.
it's, I don't know. Maybe I'm just
Real life is
weird
full
like
of
that, but still.
spoilers.
I don't like history spoilers at all.
Yeah. And then we have another Halo topic, which is Xbox One is getting the Master Chief Halo Collection, which is games 1, 2, 3, and 4 all together.
Yeah, don't you think it's a bit weird that they're like, they keep on doing this with every game known to man. They just keep on
Yeah.
re-releasing like a collection. I
Well,
mean,
it clearly works because people buy it,
no,
including
but it's gonna get
myself.
to a point where they're just re-releasing a re-release. You can't re-release a
Yeah.
re-release.
But I think it's just gonna be like the Halo 1 remake, the Halo 2 remake, and then they will probably make a Halo 3 remake, and then put it all together.
It's just so silly.
But they're just like, oh, I bet they can probably afford it. Most like they can afford it. It's 343 Industries, but they can afford to actually like put all that like time and effort into porting it to a brand new console. So, well,
Yeah.
why not? People are
I,
gonna buy it. They're gonna make money from a game that they already made and remade like 3 times. So, why not?
Yeah, it's definitely good for people who actually haven't played the game. But I
Yeah,
think that the Xbox is a lot easier compared to the PS3 to remake games off of.
yeah, definitely.
But yeah, oh good.
Oakley dokley.
Probably won't be buying that either.
I will be buying all of it. Absolutely all of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh. I just saw something interesting, but I'm gonna have to check that out after the podcast.
Yes.
And damn, that's really interesting, actually. Nah, I'll check it after.
And I think that's the last of the gaming news. So we have two unrelated subjects that aren't related to gaming whatsoever. The first one is the topic is art. So basically an artist wraps a white sheet around the trunk of a tree and paints it in the colors of the surrounding area. So it looks like the tree is like floating. It
Yeah, it
looks
looks.
really cool. And you
Look,
guys will see this in the ClusterJunk video, so
not my
you
video,
know.
but it just
Yeah.
it pretty much it just cuts off like from a trunk and it has like a gap, and it
Yeah.
looks pretty well done
It
actually.
does look
Like you can
cool.
still kind of see it because
But if you're like driving off, you probably wouldn't notice. You'd just be like, why the hell is there a floating tree?
yeah, pretty cool though. I don't know.
So yeah, it's like the floating tap on the way to Phillip Island, is it called?
I do
Uh,
not know. I've
oh.
been there, but I'm not sure.
Oh, well, like, there's a place in Victoria called Phillip Island, and on the way there to it, the way I've gone, there's like this massive floating purple tap, and there'll be a picture of that in the ClusterJunk video. So, yeah, it's like an illusion thing, and I still don't know how they do it. I should Google that after the podcast.
You should Google that after the podcast.
Yeah. Anyways, the next topic is a life pro tip. It says there's 4 things you need to keep your room clean: a hamper, a trash can, a coin jar, and a file holder. What are your thoughts on that?
I don't have many thoughts on that.
Just keep
Uh,
your room clean.
I think there's only one item that you need to keep your room clean. A brain. If you have a brain, then you're pretty much set.
Yeah.
Even if you don't have hands, I'm sure that you can figure out a way.
Or just a cupboard where you can just throw everything in it.
I am
That
notorious for
works
doing
too.
that.
Yeah.
But I don't know. If it's what is defined as clean? Let me ask you that. That is the real question. You know?
Like, do they mean clean or tidy? Because there is a difference. Like, you can have all these, like, clothes on the floor, and they could be clean, but it doesn't make them tidy. But they're still
Yeah.
clean. They're not dirty.
I tell you what I absolutely love. Like
What?
when you buy like a new piece of technology and it's all like really clean, there's no dust on it or anything.
Yeah.
Oh my god. It's so great.
And then it gets dusty within the next, like, 2 days, and you're like, are you serious?
Yeah, like with my PS4, it's like getting dustier by the second.
Oh, no, like, I need to dust my room, but, like, the next day, it's still, like, really dusty, and I'm like, what the hell? I just dusted my room. I give up.
Or you
But,
like
like,
look in your computer case and you're like, oh
oh
man.
my gosh. Yeah, I just cleaned that, like, a week ago, and it's all dusty already.
Yeah, I cleaned mine like a while back, but I still need to redo it, I think.
Yeah, I need to completely clean my computer, but Not today.
I need to buy new RAM.
I just wanna. Oh no! Wait, can't you just go download some RAM?
Oh yeah, of
Yeah,
course.
from downloadmoreram.com.
How silly of me.
Yeah,
You
you
probably
know.
should put out a disclaimer. You can't actually download more RAM.
Yeah, just to clarify, it's impossible. RAM is hardware.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
No,
Like, if
but
you want more RAM, you have to buy the hardware. You can't download it.
I was doing some
How
cable
would
management
how would that even work?
I don't know, it doesn't work. I was doing some cable management there like 3 months ago, and I broke like a 4 GB RAM stick, and now they don't sell them anymore. So it's like, uh,
Far out.
like I tried buying one, and it was like $50. I was like, whatever, all right, I'll just buy it. And then
Yeah.
they just emailed me, and they're like, oh yeah, we're out of stock, by the way. And I'm like,
Thanks,
fucking
guys.
bastards. So
Well,
now I'm rocking with four gigabytes of RAM. So Battlefield 4 loses like 10 frames a second on Ultra.
it's like, well, time to go download some more RAM.
Yeah. I don't know. I need to figure that out. I don't know.
Oh,
Maybe I'll just buy like an 8 GB stick or something. But
I could just rub it in your face and say I have 16 gigabytes of RAM.
D,
Yeah.
shit.
I have
That's
a I have a
overkill.
pretty beastie rig.
What graphics card do you have?
I am using the Radeon I'm gonna have to check it out.
7670.
I don't know. I'll take a look. I'll mute myself quickly while you talk about tidy room, and I'll try and find it.
I'm just gonna talk about computers.
Okay.
What I really like seeing actually is those like computer builds that people do on YouTube. I think one guy that does them really well is Linus Tech Tips. That guy, seriously, he does like the best builds of computers. But he built like, I think it was like a $6,000 computer, and I'm just sitting there. It's like a 40-minute video. I'm just sitting there watching in awe. I'm like, oh man, I wish I had $6,000 right now.
Oh
I wish I
yeah.
had this beast of a computer.
It would
Like,
drain so much power though.
oh,
Oh my
whatever.
gosh.
No, but he puts like two 780 Ti's in it, like just a small
Oh
computer. He's like, oh
yeah.
yeah, that's what you need for it. Not like that's overkill, but like you can,
Not
like
at all.
Battlefield 4 is probably like, actually I reckon that it's poorly optimized, but Battlefield 4 can run like 80 frames a second with 780 Ti's on Ultra on like a higher resolution that my screen actually can do. So I don't know. Go check that out. It's really, really cool. Linus Tech Tips. But
A link on the ClusterJunk channel will be provided below. But yeah, I found my graphics card. I use the AMD Radeon HD 7800 series. And it's got like 4 gigs of memory on it.
oh, yeah, they're not bad.
So yeah, it's really good. Like I can play Ultra, like everything on Ultra, Skyrim, Ultra mods, everything.
Skyrim Ultra.
So cool.
You fool.
Yeah, Skyrim Ultra, like the vanilla version, is pretty terrible still. But that's why I use mods. Lots and lots of 4K mods.
Yeah, last
Lots
year I
of them.
bought a R9 280X. So good.
Oh yeah.
So beast. It's got like 3 GB of video RAM. Runs everything at Ultra. In fact, it makes me want to go back and play something like Tomb Raider on Ultra, like with the Tress FX hair.
Oh
Just
yeah.
because it runs that at like 80 frames a second.
Just cause.
Oh man, it's so good. But then there's like some other things that are pretty bad about it. I don't know why, but like sometimes the screen glitches out, and it's just like it just frustrates me. Like it's just got like pixels missing, and I have to like
Ugh.
restart the computer, and it just fucks with my brain.
Gross.
It's so fucking frustrating. Let me find out some benchmarks for you guys. 'Cause
Oakley dokley.
obviously this is pretty damn. Cool. I just accidentally downloaded an image twice.
Oh
Three
yeah, and
times.
I can run the for Skyrim. I can run the ENB sharpshooter. Yeah, the sharpshooter ENB, which
Yeah.
is pretty heavy. Like I went from like 60 frames per second to 30.
Yeah.
So like my computer could be better. Like it could it could be better, but I was just amazed that I could do that.
Yeah. So to give you an equivalent, it's pretty much like the same speed for Tomb Raider as a GTX 770. And hang on, let me just mute myself while I go check up those prices.
Hi guys. Yeah, I'm thinking of getting like a new ENB because this one's pretty hefty and it's really annoying to record with a hefty ENB. So I might replace it and try and just find a bunch of other visual effects.
Alright, so it's only
But if
like
not,
10.
I'll keep it.
So this one's only like $10 cheaper. My graphics card. I probably should have gone the 770 then. Shit.
No.
Well, can't do anything about it now.
Oh well.
Pretty happy with it overall though.
Well, that's good.
Actually, wait, no, it has an extra gigabyte of video RAM, and I'm not exactly sure what that will be useful for, but I don't know. It just sounds kind of cool in my head, you know. Also, from what I wanted to play, it looked a lot better than its NVIDIA counterparts. Man, I really want to build a new computer. Not yet, but I just want to build one. I just want to like try it out. So maybe one day there'll be a build on my channel.
It's so like painstaking. It's so frustrating, but it's so rewarding.
Yeah. Unless you break 4 gigs of RAM, then you can't find the other RAM stick, and then you have to deal with 4 gigabyte of RAM, which slows Battlefield 4 down by 10 frames a second.
Yay!
Fuck my life.
FML. We're up to the last topic now, I think.
There's another topic?
Which is... what's been going on?
School.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Yeah, I just like it. I spent $1 million on a Lamborghini, you know, casually.
Maybe.
And I'm 12 years old.
I reformatted my computer last night.
Oh.
That was useless.
Biffy.
Didn't even have to. I was just like edgy about it. I was like, hey, whatever.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, I just cut myself on the edge. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
I'm so edgy. 3 edgy-fied me.
Yeah. I just came back from the last night of the musical. Like basically, like we have these trips every year where you go to some place and like perform and stuff. So last year I went to the Solomon Islands, and this year these kids get to go to America, and they're performing this thing called Godspell, which is like a really cheesy 70s like Christian musical, but it was actually like really, really good. Like I don't reckon you even need to be religious to enjoy it. Like it was really good. And Jono, which is my friend who played the main character, he has the voice of an angel. So it was like amazing. I was just like, you know, religious or not, you just have to love his voice because it's really good.
Yeah, I guess. Is it with the first thing I thought about when you said like they're going to America? I was like, man, I could get some really cheap computer parts from you over there.
Yeah, that's actually what I thought. I was like, oh my gosh, too much food for obese people and lots of cheap stuff.
Nah, I don't think it's that much cheaper, but just computer parts are like just a little bit cheaper.
I think like everything there's cheaper though. They get like games like $60, and we still have to pay like 80 or 90.
They find like $60 an outrage. Like they go, oh man, we paid $65 for this piece of shit, and you know we're over here we're like, oh yeah, we paid $80. So that was a pretty good deal.
And people go $90. Oh my gosh, why would you pay that much? And it's like, because we don't have a choice.
Yeah.
And then they'll be like, oh, go to Steam and use Steam sales. I'm like, well, it's like regional prices, so it's exactly the same.
I should do that Euro Truck Simulator Let's Play that I was talking about last week.
I wanted to do Bus Simulator, but I don't know how to play it.
Bus Simulator? God damn, I really want to play that.
It's actually really hard. Like, you have to remember all this stuff. You actually have to become a bus driver. It's, like, really, really hard to figure out.
If I had an Oculus Rift, in fact, I think one of my brother's mates has one, I should totally do one of those.
Steal it, yeah.
But they're got low resolution, so I don't know. Also, I've got, like, the steering wheel.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man. Man, I should totally do that.
Just go all out and then post it on the interwebs and be like, now I'm an official bus driver. Give me karma.
Yeah.
Give
Nah.
me internet
I
points.
remember playing Euro Truck Simulator 2 with like the controller. I was like, oh man, it's so sweet. I was getting like pissed off. I was like, you fucking idiot! Look where you're driving, bro. And then it hit me. I'm like, what the hell am I doing? I'm driving in like an imaginary truck and around an imaginary Europe. I could be doing literally anything else that's more productive than this. So then
And
I
you're
got up.
screaming at virtual people that can't even hear you.
I wouldn't say screaming, but I was like, I was crashing in them. I was like, I'll teach you to fucking get in my way, you piece of shit.
Yeah, let's just hope that you never drive a truck.
I had simulated road rage.
Sure. Simulated.
Oh, it was simulated, baby.
Are you sure? And then it's like, one day I just see you on the road and then you're just crashing into everyone.
Maybe.
Or no, I see a random person crashing into everyone and I'm like, oh, that's Tom, that's Freely right there.
Yep.
It's right there. Just straight away, I just know.
Anyway, do you want to call it there?
I think we should, yeah. There's not much to do. Oh yeah, for those people who stuck it out the whole time, I gotta say, Cameron couldn't join us because his snowball died. We should have said this at the start of the video. Oh my gosh, I can't believe we forgot.
I
But
was
yeah,
convinced that he was the guest until before he said, "Oh, I can't make it tonight, guys." So I was like, "Oh wait, he's coming back." I thought he was a
yeah.
guest.
Like the first one was just us, and then the second one I wanted to have like introduce a new person, and then this one I wanted everyone to be in it, and then introduce Alex or the OG nerd. But neither of them could join us, unfortunately. But yeah, Cameron like broke his snowball, so he just ordered a new one with
Yeah.
like 3-year warranty or whatever.
Yeah, I would have gone with the Audio Technica. Actually, it was like
Yeah.
$170.
Yeah, it's pretty expensive.
Yeah.
All of it's
So
expensive in Australia.
Nah, it's expensive everywhere. It's shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely happy with the Blue Yeti now. I've actually figured out how to upload like high quality audio files now. I was uploading it at pretty low quality before, just because I didn't know any better. Like it just the way that it did it, it like the default setting was a bit lower, like the actual bit rate at which it churned out the audio file. So
Yeah.
now I've turned that up. Hopefully, it should sound a lot better. It should sound like it sounds to me.
You have
But
you have a voice of an angel now.
my voice is like chocolate to the audience's ears.
Oh my gosh. What if you're like allergic to chocolate though?
Well, it'll be all worth it, you know.
Well, they're just gonna die.
Nah, they're just gonna deal with it. They'll love it to come back for more of that sweet, sweet, rich, freely gaming voice. Shit.
Speaking of, oh no, a random, no, please stop. No, Osu just randomly turned on. I accidentally turned on Osu for some reason. I was mucking around with like my mouse and highlighting stuff and shortcuts for no reason.
Yeah.
And Osu just turned on. But yeah, I was gonna say, speaking of which, I'm gonna go eat chocolate now.
Cool
At
beans.
like
Awesome.
1 a.m. in the morning. Oh no, it's like 12:50 a.m. You need to go to work, Tom.
Oh no.
Oh my gosh, you're gonna be late. Oh my
Whatever will
gosh.
I do?
So irresponsible. You're gonna get fired now.
Probably.
Oh yeah, I was working at the canteen today at the musical, and yeah, I dropped one of the drinks, like fizzy drinks.
Oh no.
And I was like, oh, I could have given that to them. And like the person I was giving the drink to was like one of my teachers. So I could have just gave it to him and gone, here you go. And then yeah.
How
Enjoy.
unfortunate. Anyway, I think we should probably call it there.
What a coinky dink.
So that's been the third episode. Pretty far in now.
Yeah.
Ain't
I
no
reckon
stopping this train.
yeah, hopefully the next one we can introduce actually in the next one we might be having guests, but I won't reveal who. I don't know. Tom doesn't even know. I haven't told him yet. I'm a goose.
Anyway, thank you for
Lisa
watching, guys. That will conclude our episode.
Okay, thank you guys for watching.
Alright, bye.
Bye.